On this channel, we love to run numbers for you. Our channel is $1 Million Made Easy. Let's say we've got to that $1 million. You reached retirement. It's time to retire. I want to show you a strategy which most money managers, which I'm not one, would recommend, is that you have some money in a cash reserve account. Here's why that's very important. Let's say the returns for the next uh, 20 or 25 years are like they were beginning in 1973, where we had 2 down years right down here. And you don't have that any money in a cash reserve, so the money has to come out of the S&P 500. Starting with $1 million, after those 2 down years, you're down to $554,000. Why? Because the market's going down a bunch, but you're also taking this 42,000 out each time, so it's knocking it down even quicker. So most experts recommend having some money going over to cash reserve. Let's just see how that might change things. Again, right now we don't have any cash reserve, but here's the total over here, 554,000, almost cut in half. And yet, if you went to a 30-70, in other words, leaving 70% in the S&P 500, yes, it would drop down, but it wouldn't be near as bad. 30% in the cash reserve, you'd have 669, whereas before you had 554. But what if we go with 40%, 60-40? Now we're up 713,000 left. Why? Because these 42,000s are coming out of the cash reserve, so it's not knocking this down near as fast. Let's go with one more, 50-50. 50-50, you'd be down to 756, but look how quickly it came back. Again, these are just running the numbers from 1973 and 74 on. The question is, how do you handle this? Say you want to go with a 60-40 split, you reach retirement. You just want to wait till you're retired and take 40% and put it over there. I think the wiser strategy is the 5 years previously, before you retire, anytime the market's up, you take 10% of the amount and put it over there and start building up this cash reserve. So the previous 5 years, you're going to get this cash reserve build up so that when you do retire, you're going to have 300,000 or 400,000 in there, depending on what the market's done. You don't want to put the money over in the cash reserve when the market's going down, because that would be selling low. You don't ever want to sell low. So if you're in a situation right here, I'll look at down here. I just ran the numbers for 1940, but I just want you to see right down here. Say you're going to retire, and these are the numbers. You're 30 years in, you're looking at 35 years. This down year, you would not take any money out because the market went down. But in this year, you'd take 100,000 out, put it over in the cash reserve account. This year, you put it over in a cash reserve account. This year, a cash reserve account. So you would have built up to maybe 300,000 by then. You don't want to take it out there. But look how much it dropped from 4.874 down to 3 million. That would be quite discouraging if you're just getting ready to retire and this kind of stuff happens to you. But again, looking at the withdrawal stage, if you have this money already built up into the cash reserve, so when these 2 years hit, you don't have it to take the money out of your S&P 500, which would knock it down really fast, down to 554,000. If you already had the cash reserve account build up, then you'd have the money coming out of the cash reserve account, and it wouldn't be coming out of your S&P 500 account. Hopefully these numbers make sense to you. I'm just trying to give you some kind of a strategy because nobody knows when the ups and the downs are going to hit. We know they're going to happen. If you retire right here and you get hit with those initial years, you want to have some money build up the cash reserve so that you can take it out of the cash reserve instead of out of the S&P 500 when it's going down. Again, our channel is called $1 Million Made Easy. We run all kinds of numbers. Just want to look at different scenarios. Please consider subscribing. Tell your friends about this. Like and share these videos. Thanks for watching.